Good morning, everybody. How are you? We're back in the office today, as you can see. Yesterday was really fun, right? We talked about how one person can make a difference. Good morning, Sandra. And, each of us really can make a difference. Good morning, Dory. Through a kind word or an action, little things like that, or just our own perception or healing or a little bit of insight, whatever it is, we all can make a difference. Good morning, Kristen. Good morning, Keely. Hey, Tina, how are you? Hope you're liking your new house. So today, though, I wanted to extend that a little bit more. Good morning, Shelby. Hi, Ivana. Hi, Renee. The whole crew is here. This is awesome. Hi, Julie. Nice to see you this morning. Good morning, Bronny. I hope you're feeling better. And Bronny's going to like this because we're going to talk a little bit about her today and something she did. But so yesterday we talked about how one person can make a difference. And, you can see that when you put yourself out there and you do help someone, it does make you feel better. Or just having your own insight or take on something. That's actually really important as well, because maybe you'll look at something through a lens in a completely different way than somebody else does. And it kind of gives them an awareness or a little light bulb or just some hope about it, right? Good morning, Stephen. So today we're going to talk about paying it forward. And you've all heard it, and Stephen was mentioning the other day how he pays it forward with coffee, at a line through coffee. He goes to the drive-thru every morning to get his coffee with Colby. But there's many ways that you've heard about paying it forward. Today we're going to kind of discuss why that helps, okay? There are some selfish things about paying it forward, even though it seems selfless. So one of the things is actually it will give you hope. It gives you hope, and then it will give the other person hope. Hope in the positivity, hope in the goodness, hope in the kindness of strangers, right? So in a way, that hope will raise our vibration. So whether we feel more hopeful, which we will. Have you ever given a present and then not felt good after? Unless the other person's reaction. But, we feel good by giving. So that's going to give us hope. It also forces you to look at the big picture, right? Because when we're in our daily grind and our daily worries and our daily concerns and what's on our mind, we have a hard time seeing the big picture. We can get buried under all of that stress or anxiety or worry. But yet, when we are paying it forward, our focus is off of ourselves in that moment. We cannot be thinking of ourselves if we're thinking about giving to another. Thank you for the shares. We cannot do that, right? It forces you to look at somebody else, their needs, their concerns, and how you're going to help them. And it makes you plan, and it makes you think of the big picture. And when we do that, that actually will pull us out of our ego, especially our little ego. So again, it will help dissolve your own worries and concerns and anxiety in that moment because you're giving to somebody else. And just think of that smile you're going to give them or that surprise you're going to give them. Little things that we take for granted may be a huge gift to them. This actually will help lower your own stress and help your immune system. Believe it or not, scientifically proven, right? So there you go. Even the medical benefits are going to outweigh, the little token of kindness that you do to pay it forward. And it is good. It's good to see, look at that. Kristen saying, Mom, you're the queen of generosity, and Julie's thanking her. And that's the idea, is that we each can help one another. We each can pay that back. It also, one of the great things about paying it forward, it forces you out of your isolation box. We sometimes want to be alone. We pull in, especially if we're sad or, feeling a little down. It pulls us in. Well, when you pay it forward, it actually pulls you out. You have to come out of your shell. You have to kind of give out, pull out, push out, all of that fun stuff. So it helps you come out of your shell a little bit. And you know, here's the thing. It helps us interact. I know the concept is a little crazy. I know. We're so used to being in our own little world and our own phone and our own place, you know, that we don't even talk to one another anymore on a street. And this will actually force you to interact with someone else, which, you know, you'll find that when we do that, it actually brings us a lot of joy. It really does. It really, really does. See, we're putting ourselves in situations that tend to be more stress bound. You know, you'll be around people at work and stuff, but that's actually more stressful, you know? So that is, you know, that's actually more stressful. We're not putting ourselves around events where it's a celebration of, oh, you get this and this is for you and here you go. And when we can do that, it's actually going to raise vibration. It's going to raise our vibration. It's going to make us feel good. And so there's so many little things that you can do. Good morning, Kimberly. So many little things. It's, you know, just telling a complete stranger you like what they're wearing. You know, that, how great would that make someone feel? I really like your outfit. You know, or if you're in a store shopping, write down a little positive note. Like, let's say it's a pair of jeans or pants or an outfit, or, you know, just write down a little positive note in it and stick it in the pocket. So whoever tries those pants on, they get a little love from it, right? They get a little surprise from it. Take someone's shopping cart back for them. If you're at the grocery store, which I hate the grocery store, but just take someone's shopping cart back. One of the things I've been doing, you know, without kind of thinking of it, is my neighbor's a little elderly, and she really is, you know, having a more difficult time. Oh, thank you, Julie. She's having a more difficult time getting around and things like that. And she actually, her car broke down several months ago, and she hasn't gotten another car, so I know that she just probably doesn't have the funds to get another car. So I'll see her walking up the street, and she's carrying her little groceries and all, and I'll just walk down to meet her, and I'll just pick up the groceries from her hand. I don't even ask her. Pushy Colby. I just grab them from her. I'll give me those. You don't need to be carrying those. And I've been starting to take her trash bins out for her and put them back. But it's little things like that. I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot. And what is that? Less than 5 minutes of my time, you know? Send a positive text message to someone. Now, let's not send the chain text messages. You know, if you love me and you love us and you're a goddess, send it to 10 goddesses you know. Like, don't do that. Nobody wants the goddess text message. Nobody wants the goddess Facebook message. We don't, really. It's like, you know, it's, send it to one person. It will have more meaning. If you just send it, hey, listen, just thinking of you today, wanted to let you know that you're a rock star. Wanted to let you know, love how you made me feel in that post you made. Or a text message saying, you know, I woke up and just was thinking about you, just wanted to say hi. Hope you have a great day, okay? The other thing too, believe it or not, okay, so if any of you do laundromats, leave a couple quarters behind, you know? Leave a couple quarters behind. Nothing wrong with that. And it really, really will help. Whenever I get gas at the corner, you know, there's a lot of homeless people here in LA, lots. And, you know, you'll get gas and they all hang out and they all want to ask for a little money. It would be easy to be like, I'm not giving money. They're all here all the time. I mean, that would be the easy thing to do. But what do I care? You know, if I got some coins or $1, like, it's just give it to, like, what do you care? You're going to spend more on something silly than just, you know, who cares what they use it for, too? That's a big one. That always bothers me. Well, they're just going to use it to buy alcohol, or they're just going to use it to buy cigarettes. I'm not here to judge. I either want to give that money freely or I don't. So choose. If you're going to give that money, you have to give it freely. You can't say, well, I'd rather give them a meal. Like, because then you're judging how that should be spent, right? You do what feels good, but do it without judgment, because that will really help. Julie helps animals. Oh, Julie, I got this little stray cat. Have I told you guys about the cat? I don't know if it's stray because like it will go missing for a day or for hours at a time. So I don't know if it actually belongs to someone, but it definitely knows where it can get fed. It will come up to the door and just hang out and sit outside. So I started to buy some food and been feeding it. Vicious little thing too. It's vicious. So, how about randomly leaving some flowers for someone? You know, you can get a bouquet of flowers, $3, $4. It doesn't have to be a whole lot, but just leave it for someone. You know, leave a little note on someone's car. You know, we're so willing to leave a note on someone's car when they don't park properly. Now, that's the other thing too. Unless you witness why they parked that way. You know, if you notice that they parked, you know, crooked, you know, I was going to say a curse word and then I had to stop myself. So that was my, but if you see them, you know, you make sure you know the situation. If someone else had done it and they were forced to park over, that's not really their fault. So let's not leave notes on car. We don't know. If you know something and you see it and whatever, that's fine. But we're so willing to leave notes on cars for negative things. How often have you left a note on the car just saying, hey, thanks for so much for being courteous. Love it. Have a great day. You see what I'm saying? The kitty knows. The kitty does know. That kitty is, she knows where she's going to get some food. I think it's a she. I actually don't know. People say just look. I'm like, it's a stray kitty. She's not letting me touch. Okay, this is an easy one too. Put some money in a meter. All right, put some money in a meter. Love that. A neighbor plows the driveway in the winter. Love that. Or if you're mowing a lawn, just mow the neighbor's lawn if you can. If I water my front lawn, I just start to water the neighbor's lawn. I give those flowers a little extra water. There's no harm in that, you know. So there's all these things that we can do. Little things. Those are all little things, right? They're not going to cost you a lot of money. They're not going to, it's just a little bit of your time, a little bit of courtesy, a little bit of gratitude, maybe keeping a little pad and pen handy for yourself whenever you feel inspired. But you'll see, I'm telling you, the minute you're doing something kind for someone else, you cannot feel bad about yourself in that moment. You just can't. They can't hold the same space. Right? So, in a way, it's a little selfish because you'll be feeling good. So, if you want to feel good and you want to get out of your funk and you want to get out of your in your head, just go out and do something nice for someone. Honestly, it doesn't take a lot of money. Baked goods, see, I love that. I love that. So all of these things, you guys, you know, you're all loving, kind human beings. Even if you have a moment of potty mouth or being down or being upset or aggravated, we all get those feelings. To think that you're not allowed to have those feelings is crazy. That's how we know when we need to be calibrated, right? We know when something's off and we have to take a look at it. Fine, there's nothing wrong with taking a look at yourself or taking a look at your emotions, seeing where they are. But you can also raise vibration and pull out of any negative feelings simply by giving, random act of kindness, paying it forward, all the little things we can do. If you've got some towels or blankets laying around that you don't need, go around, pass them around to homeless people or donate them to an animal shelter. You know, don't just throw them away. Lots of little stuff. Lots of little stuff. I'm sure you guys have thought about a lot of it. But, you know, there's so many little things that we can do to help one another. And when we shine our light, right? When we shine our light, which is exactly what you're doing when you're giving, okay? When you're giving, you're shining your light. So when you're shining your light, you know what's going to happen? It's going to be brighter. It's going to expand out. Your vibration is going to rise. Your light is going to shine. And you're actually going to attract more positivity. Okay? You're actually going to attract that more for yourself. So it's this constant cycle that we can build for ourselves. This constant feeling of expansion and raise a vibration that makes us feel happy. And happy feels good, doesn't it? Doesn't happy feel good? So there you go. Get out there today. Go do some happy. Go do some happy. All right? Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's hump day. Hump day. We got to get through the day. If you have an idea for topics and all, always feel free to let me know. I do look at them. I try to address them. I got some things in the pipeline. But my gift of my shirt and my coffee so inspired me. Loved it so, so much. And that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great, great week. Yes, Steven, donate to the local food bank. Oh, thanks, Bronny. Love you guys. Oh, God, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to leave you. I don't want you to leave me, actually. All right, kids. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.